You are now listening to T on One Radio, the talk show podcast station, bringing you Inspire Our Podcast, your source for positive mental stimulation and good vibes, uplifting the world in support of peace, strength, wisdom, and faith. The information and resources on this podcast are based on the opinions of the host, unless otherwise noted. All information is intended to motivate, encourage, and inspire positive change and a healthier lifestyle. This podcast may contain some quotations, images, and or excerpts from copyrighted material. These uses fall well within the copyright doctrine of fair use. Welcome, I am your host, Tony Williams. Good Sunday afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Inspire Our Podcast, where we truly are trying to uplift the world in positivity, peace, and everything that comes with that. And for today's topic, I would like to talk about disability. Disabled doesn't mean useless. Oftentimes, a lot of people with disabilities go through so many different challenges dealing with how they are treated because they are disabled. And that's in almost every category, from work to personal life. But being disabled doesn't mean you're useless. It is an extraordinary misconception that fails to recognize the inherent potential and capabilities of individuals with disabilities. These individuals, who may face physical, sensory, or cognitive challenges, possess a unique strength and resilience that often goes unnoticed. And let me be the first to tell you all, it is not easy. It is a challenge, for I am one of those disabled people. So this is kind of near and dear to my heart. And I've watched other people, and being an advocate for the disabled, I've seen a lot, and I feel it, and it's a tough one. Now, their disabilities do not define them, but rather they showcase their remarkable ability to overcome obstacles with unwavering determination and tenacity. And through their immense courage and spirit, they continually push boundaries, shatter stereotypes, and achieve feats that inspire and awe. Their disability serves as a catalyst for innovation, creativity, and adaptability as they find ingenious ways to navigate a world designed for the able-bodied. So how is this done? Well, by embracing diversity and inclusivity. Society can create an environment that not only accommodates, but also celebrates the immense talents and contributions of individuals with disabilities. Now, this is from artists and entrepreneurs to athletes and advocates. The disabled community showcases the boundless potential that lies within each and every one of us. So let us, from this moment on, recognize their abilities, empower them to thrive, and join hands in building a world where disability is never equated with uselessness, but rather an opportunity for growth, compassion, and understanding. Like I said, it can be very difficult in relationships because you have limits. That's a struggle within a disabled person, fighting against those limits, having to learn how to accept those limitations, but not let it completely break you. And by the same token, doing the same when it comes to how you are treated. Sometimes disabled people get kind of wrote off and tossed to the side like, I let somebody else, not my problem. I don't have it in me. I don't see things the way they do. It's a burden. I mean, so many different mindsets on it. And you would not believe how many people go through this day in and out. From those who were born with these issues to the ones that it sets in later in life. Most disabled people would love to keep their independence. That is something we all strive for, to maintain that independence, that integrity, to not be treated and felt like we're a burden to society or our family members or those that we may love and want to date and eventually marry. You truly get treated a bit differently, and it does not feel good. Yes, it does hurt the pride a bit, but we try to push forward and not let it mentally and emotionally affect us. So we should, instead of mocking the disabilities or writing them off, actually celebrate that person, the gifts, because each of them have a gift, a unique skill set that in spite of their disability can be amazing to the world. So I'm going to give you a list of gifts that disabled people may possess. 1. Resilience. Many disabled individuals have developed an incredible amount of resilience in dealing with the challenges life presents them. They often demonstrate determination and strength in facing their unique circumstances. 2. Empathy. Disabled individuals may have a heightened sense of empathy and compassion for others, as they can understand and relate to the struggles that people face in different aspects of life. And with disability, that does happen more than you guys know. 3. Creativity. Disability can often lead to unique perspectives and ways of thinking. Many disabled individuals have developed creativity and innovation as a result, simply trying to find innovative solutions to overcome obstacles in their daily lives. 4. Tenacity. Disabled people often develop a strong sense of perseverance and tenacity in pursuing their goals and dreams. It is because they face so many barriers head on and demonstrate remarkable determination in overcoming them. And you gotta be, as a disabled person, you have to be creative. You gotta have that empathy, because you can't help but to. And you definitely have to have that tenacity, because you have to be able to try and push forward beyond those issues. 5. Adaptability. Being disabled requires adapting to various situations and environments. And it's not easy, y'all. This adaptability often leads to the development of strong problem-solving skills and the ability to quickly adjust to new circumstances. I mean, as we all know, when it rains, it pours. So when you're dealing with one thing, something else may come up. And so you have to adjust and adapt and figure out a way to deal with the new thing that has arisen. It's just the way it is. 6, resilience. The ability to bounce back from setbacks and challenges is a common gift among disabled individuals. They often possess a level of endurance and determination that allows them to overcome obstacles and setbacks. And that's a gift I wish to the entire world, disabled and able-bodied, both alike. 7, inner strength. Dealing with the physical and emotional aspects of any disability requires a great deal of inner strength. Disabled individuals often possess a deep reservoir of strength and resilience, and that enables them to navigate life's trials, because there will be trials, and that inner strength comes in handy. Number 8, perceptive insights. Many individuals have gained unique insights and perspectives on life through their experiences. This can lead to a deeper understanding of oneself and others, as well as a greater appreciation for the beauty and complexity of life. It's just taking the crookeds with the straights. Playing the hand of cards that life deals you, basically. Not easy, but possible. Number 9, problem-solving skills. Disabled individuals often develop strong problem-solving skills as they navigate a world that may not always be accessible or accommodating to their needs. This talent for finding creative solutions can be a valuable asset in various areas of life. Number 10, advocacy. Disabled individuals often become advocates for themselves and others with disabilities. Their personal experience provide them with the knowledge and passion to fight for inclusiveness, accessibility, as well as equality. And why not? When you're helping someone else, it takes your mind off of your situation, issues, or problems. And that's kind of healthy. So let's celebrate those gifts, because so many are out there and so many beautiful people are disabled. And it is important to recognize and appreciate these gifts that disabled individuals possess, as they do contribute to their unique perspective and valuable contributions to society. So please, ladies and gentlemen, remember, disabled doesn't mean useless. So if you see someone out there who's struggling to get in a door at a restaurant or a hospital or wherever you may be, if you see that person needs help, ask if you can assist them. It's good for the karma. It's good for the soul. Disabled does not mean useless. Here is this week's affirmation. This is your weekly affirmation. I am capable of achieving great things regardless of my disability. I am strong, resilient, and worthy of love and acceptance. Quote for the week. Here is your Inspire Hour podcast quote of the week. Disability may have limitations, but it is an opportunity to demonstrate the strength and courage that resides within us all. Disabled doesn't mean useless. You have been listening to Inspire Our Podcast by TL1 Radio, the talk show podcast station. Know that you are loved, cherished, and needed. So keep your head up and your heart light. Until the next time, have a blessed and productive week. I've been your host, Tony Williams. TL1 radio station listeners are awesome. Because of this, your voice is very important. Listeners are encouraged and welcome to call in live during a show or leave a message with your thoughts and opinions, whether it's the Sound Meditation Podcast, the Tony on One Podcast, the Sister Talk Podcast with Sister Such and Such, the Underground Podcast about music, or Inspire Our Podcast. We're trying to inspire the world. That's TL1 Radio. So listeners' voice is very important. So give us a call at 318-315-3586. Again, 318-315-3586. And voice your opinion. Hi guys, this is Tony on One. And I am here to tell you a little bit about my radio station. All shows are by TL1 Radio, the talk show podcast station. Shows are available anytime for download, play on demand, and they're on most of your podcast sites and or apps. Subscribe and hit the notification bell on YouTube. The name over there is Tony on One. As well as like, follow, and share on social media. We're on one. So tune in for raw, uncut talk.